into the big dark. It's 7 o'clock. It's been like this since 5 p.m. Seattle in the winter is not for the weak. We just came through, we had a really big storm. We don't have cable anymore, so I'm not sure if any of our weather made it onto national news or not. I'm sure there's plenty of other things going on that it did not, hopefully. And we received 2.5 inches of rain in 24 hours. There were places out on the coast that received 5 inches of rain in a day. So we've had a lot going on. What is the word I'm looking for? Coinciding with that is all of us being sick. This is the second time we've been sick in 2 months. So we're like, okay, we put in our time now. This will be our last one. Makes you miss the days when people used to wear masks, right? So with the storm coming through and my husband calling out sick, he still had to work because he works for a government entity that will monitor the flows of water and the different devices they use to constrict the flows. So he's been home working even though he's calling in sick. But it's been interesting to hear those phone calls, and he showed me a picture of one of the streets that he's been monitoring. They have to make a call on as part of the larger team, whether it stays open or whether it closes. So that's been kind of interesting to see. On top of that, we've had my little guy, he doesn't do well with sickness. You can explain to him what's going on and what he should and shouldn't do, but like, he still can't blow his nose, and he doesn't understand what it is that's going down the throat. And when he's feverish, he can look perfectly fine running around crazy outside in his bear suit. He looks perfectly fine, and then you feel him and you're like, oh my goodness, no, you need Tylenol. So it's always a struggle when he gets sick, because we can't communicate together about things. And so that's been a little bit stressful. Adds another little layer of stress, and kids being sick. Refusing to take medicine and things like that, which I understand. I understand that completely. But so we've also been busy. My daughter is in an Irish themed Nutcracker, so Riverdance meets Nutcracker, and they are performing in a week and a half. They just started rehearsals, so a lot of the rehearsals are Tuesdays, Saturdays, Sundays. Tuesdays, Saturdays, Sundays. About an hour and a half from where we live. So that's been a little bit of a challenge as well. On top of, the kid, our sleep schedule has been all messed up. And first with the full moon, and now with the sickness. And so I'm here in the car writing out the chills and the sweats while she's in there wearing a mask and marking her dance so she knows what she needs to do. She's actually feeling better. She's feeling the best of the 4 of us. But I'm hoping to possibly eke out a video. Every time I've sat down, when my son and I would be up at like 1 o'clock in the morning, like the past 3 out of 6 nights, I would try, oh, excuse me, I would try to set up a video and just record the part of the table I need to clean, or record the part of the corner in front of the other bookshelf I need to clean. And it just wasn't happening. By the time I'd start, my son would find his way out to the living room, and then the tablet was going and he was singing and he was running in and out of the frame. And so I okay, this is not the time. So I'm hoping that I can eke out a video between my daughter's dance and her finals week that's going on the next 2 weeks, and all of us returning to good health, preparing for Christmas. I didn't even get started on Yule school planning until like the day before yesterday. I tanked yesterday, and yesterday I was done all day. And but the day before I started like looking into, like thinking about what we could do for Yule school, and by the time I wrote out the list, I'm like, we're gonna keep it small. By the time we wrote out the list, it was like 13 things. I'm like, we don't have time for all of this. There's no way we're gonna get all this done. So we may not even get Christmas cards this year done. But it is what it is. Hoping to see you guys this month with a little video, a little clean with me video, a little bit of Christmas action. But I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to make that work as well. So I just wanted to give you a little update, and hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And if you're in the US and you had a wonderful 4-day weekend, for those of you who celebrate anything in Christmas, or I'm sorry, anything in December, whether it's Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or Krampus or Festivus or Christmas, whatever you celebrate, I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and enjoy your time with your family and your loved ones, and just try to remember those who are really struggling and oppressed this holiday season. Really keep them in your thoughts. It is a confusing time to be celebrating our, one of our beloved holidays, and to see such evil going on in our world, and such evil against humans. So just hug those, tightly, and if you're able, help out where you can, and just keep on loving each other. Take care, you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.